Have you ever wondered, is Allah the same as the God of the Bible? At first glance, the names feel different. The traditions look different. The worship styles, worlds apart. But step back, take a breath, and let's look deeper. The Bible speaks of one God, not a trinity of persons, but one, alone. I am the Lord and there is no other. That's Isaiah 45. Sound familiar? That's exactly what Allah means in Arabic. The one, the only. In fact, Arabic-speaking Jews and Christians have always called God Allah, even before Islam. But there's more. Let's talk about Abraham, the father of faith. He bowed his head. He submitted. He obeyed without question. That is Islam in its purest form. The word Islam means submission to God. Abraham didn't argue doctrine. He didn't analyze God's nature. He simply said, "Here I am, Lord." That's Islam. Moses too. He fell on his face in prayer. He fasted. He stood against idolatry. And he taught his people, worship God alone. No images, no partners, no sons. Is that not exactly what the Quran teaches? The Bible says, God is not a man, Numbers 23:19. And the Quran says, He begets not, nor is he begotten. These aren't contradictions, they're echoes. From different valleys, but of the same mountain. When Jesus spoke, he prayed to God, not as a God himself, but to the one who sent him. He said, "Not my will, but yours be done." That is submission. That is Islam. The early followers of Jesus, they dressed modestly. They prayed with their heads covered. They fasted. They followed law. They worshipped like Muslims. This isn't about changing faith. It's about returning to the roots of faith. Allah is not a foreign God, not a new God. He is the God of Noah, of Abraham, of Moses, of Mary. Yes, even of Jesus. So, is Allah the same as the God of the Bible? Not just the same, but the very one the Bible called upon. Before the names were translated, before empires rebranded him, before divisions were drawn, Allah, the eternal, the absolute, is not new. He's been there all along, for you to recognize him again.